In Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, a pivotal moment occurs when Luke Skywalker is confronted by his father, Darth Vader, with an offer to join him and overthrow Emperor Palpatine. In the original timeline, Luke vehemently rejects this proposal, symbolically spitting in Vader's face as he chooses to leap off a perilous ledge instead. However, let's explore an alternate path where Luke makes a different choice, forever altering the course of the Star Wars saga. As the iconic scene unfolds near the end of the film, Vader's revelation of his paternity reverberates through the air. The words reverberate with a potent mixture of revelation and uncertainty. Vader's voice carries the burden of his past, his inflection laden with complex emotions that ripple across the chasm between father and son. The mechanical rasp now holds an undertone of longing and desperation. This pivotal exchange isn't just a clash of lightsabers, it's a collision of destinies, a convergence of conflicting loyalties. In this altered course of events, Luke stands on the precipice both metaphorically and literally. The abyss below him mirrors the chasm within his heart, a divide between the limited teachings of Obi-Wan and Yoda and the burgeoning understanding of the present. As Vader's gloved hand extends toward him, the symbolism isn't lost on Luke. This isn't just a physical ledge, it's a crossroads in his life, a choice that could reshape the galaxy. As Luke's fingers inch forward, the air seems to thicken with tension. The specter of his own lineage looms large, an ancestry defined by tragedy, darkness, and redemption. The sensation of Vader's presence, once a palpable threat, now feels like a mixture of uncertainty and familiarity. The gloved hand that once severed a hand now extends an offer that could alter the course of not only Luke's life, but the destiny of the galaxy itself. As the tension reaches its zenith, Luke's eyes meet his father's mask, seeking some hint of the man behind the machine. The choices that brought them to this juncture, the tragedies they've endured, the moments of weakness and strength, all are etched into that mask. Vader's gaze, hidden behind cold lenses, holds its own intensity, a mixture of yearning and desperation that betrays the Sith Lord's carefully constructed facade. In this quiet moment suspended in time, Luke's decision isn't just about aligning with a dark lineage, it's about the recognition of a shared humanity, a flicker of understanding that they are both products of a complex web of circumstances. Their hands grasp not just at each other, but at the chance for something different, for a future yet unwritten. Over the course of the following years, an intricate tapestry of connection weaves itself between Vader and Luke. Their lives become a symphony of training sessions, where saber combat and the intricate dance of the Force meld into a captivating rhythm. Every clash of lightsabers resonates with a deeper understanding, each whispered lesson carries the weight of ages past. Amidst the swirling eddies of their training, an enigmatic figure occasionally lingers in the shadows, an observer with a heart torn between conflicting loyalties. Obi-Wan Kenobi watches, his gaze a mixture of concern and hope. He stands as a sentinel of the past, bearing witness to the dynamic bond that has formed between the two individuals he once knew and cared for so intimately. As Vader's role as mentor takes shape, the direction he imparts is unorthodox, a path unburdened by the rigid ideologies of the past. Gone are the dogmas of the Jedi or the zealotry of the Sith. In their place, a new philosophy emerges, one of balance within the Force. Vader, once the epitome of darkness, now understands the folly of such extremes. He speaks to Luke of yin and yang, of light and shadow intertwined like cosmic dancers. His teachings embrace the notion that one must understand and harness the entirety of the Force's spectrum, for denying one's own darkness is a recipe for imbalance. This revelation strikes a chord within Luke, a chord that resonates with his own inner turmoil. The unexpected nature of Vader's instruction leaves Luke both humbled and curious. He delves into the histories of the Jedi and Sith, seeking the common threads that weave through their narratives. The pursuit of equilibrium becomes an ardent quest, one that aligns him more closely with his father's ideals than he ever anticipated. On the volcanic expanse of Mustafar, a celestial ballet of light and power unfolds as Vader and Luke engage in an intense training spar. Here, where the very terrain is etched with the scars of Vader's past, the echoes of their conflict reverberate through the air. With every clash of lightsabers, the energy between them crackles like the seething lava below. As the fight reaches its climax, Luke's training and commitment finally come to fruition. Amidst the fiery backdrop, a poignant exchange unfolds. Vader, once a paragon of darkness, shares insights on the delicate art of managing anger. His words, tinged with unexpected wisdom, unveil a layer of complexity beneath the Sith Lord's exterior. Luke listens, absorbing not just the mechanics of combat, but the intricacies of his father's journey. Amidst this swirling dance of fire and fury, a pivotal moment arises. Luke's unyielding dedication to his training culminates in a Force-enhanced kick that sends Vader to the ground. The towering Sith Lord, for a fleeting instant, is reduced to vulnerability. The amethyst blade of Luke's lightsaber hovers mere inches from Vader's jugular. The boy is ready. United by a shared purpose, Vader and Luke venture onto the Death Star, a gargantuan technological marvel that symbolizes the oppressive grasp of Palpatine's rule. Disguised as a prisoner, Luke is escorted through the labyrinthine corridors by Vader himself. The weight of their purpose hangs heavy in the air, a purpose that could reshape the destiny of the galaxy. Palpatine's malevolent grin remains unchanged, a calculated facade that conceals his awareness of Luke's secret training. His knowledge of the clandestine tutelage only fuels his twisted delight, for he relishes the opportunity to manipulate the dynamics between father and son. As his fingers crackle with the promise of death, the dark energy cascades forth, ready to consume Vader for his perceived treachery. The Emperor summons a second lightsaber, its crimson glow a stark contrast to the amethyst radiance of Luke's blade. The room becomes a battleground of light and shadow, a theater where the forces of destiny converge. The symphony of clashing sabers and erupting force powers resonates with a cosmic intensity, a duet between the past and the present. In a tempestuous clash, Vader is blasted away by a burst of force lightning. He tumbles across the room, a collision of metal against metal. Luke, now alone against the malevolent Emperor, stands resolute, his emotions a turbulent maelstrom of anger and concern. In the shadows, Obi-Wan watches, his awe a reflection of the events unfolding before him. The spectacle is a symphony of power and mastery, the true depth of the three combatants' abilities now unveiled. Obi-Wan witnesses firsthand the extent of Vader's potential. A spark of hope ignites within him, a whisper that perhaps redemption is not an illusion, that maybe Vader is still the chosen one. The Emperor's malevolent laughter is drowned out by the crashing thunder that mirrors the tempest within. The lightning arcs from Palpatine's outstretched hands, a maleficent torrent of energy. But Luke raises his hand, the force surging around him. The lightning converges upon Luke, yet he absorbs its malevolence with the grace of a seasoned conductor. Luke advances with measured calmness, his outstretched hand projecting the absorbed lightning. Palpatine's screams fill the room as he's suspended in the air, clawing at his own throat. The embodiment of his own malevolence returned to haunt him. The balance Luke has achieved within himself manifests as control over the Force itself, a mastery that makes manifest the truth that darkness can be harnessed, but not allowed to consume. The climax of the struggle culminates in a maelstrom of energy, a crescendo of destiny that reverberates through the chamber. The audible snap of Palpatine's neck is an echo of his malevolence, an ominous finale to a life built upon manipulation and tyranny. His lifeless form crumples to the ground, the twisted grin frozen in death, an emblem of a reign that has come to a tumultuous end. With care and resolve, Luke gathers his father's heavy form in his arms. The gesture is one of redemption, no longer the symbol of a dark lord, but of a fallen hero. The path from the Emperor's throne room to a waiting ship becomes a pilgrimage, a journey of transformation, of offering a father the salvation he had never thought possible. In the wake of the climactic confrontation, the galaxy awakens to a new dawn, an era untainted by the shadow of the Sith. The past is a tapestry woven with both triumphs and tragedies, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who stood against the darkness. As the years pass, the Jedi Order is reborn, but this time, its teachings reflect a harmony long sought. Vader's transformation is a profound metamorphosis, both in appearance and in essence. The imposing black suit no longer encapsulates a harbinger of fear. Instead, it embodies the compassionate spirit of Anakin Skywalker, the once promising Jedi Knight who was led astray. The scars of the past no longer define him, they serve as reminders of the journey that has led him to this point of redemption. And so, amidst the swirling cosmos, a different saga unfolds, one that heralds the triumph of light over shadow, of redemption over despair. The legacy of Luke and Vader becomes a beacon of hope, a testament to the potential for change that resides within even the darkest corners of the galaxy. And as the stars blaze across the expanse of space, their story serves as a reminder that no destiny is set in stone, that the power to rewrite one's path is a force that transcends the galaxies themselves.